Hello guys, this is Reese from Bommarito St. Peter's Volkswagen in St. Louis. Today I'm bringing you a 2021 and a half Volkswagen Atlas SE. This is going to be a 2.0 turbo instead of a V6. They don't do a V6 in the SE any longer, so it's only a turbo, 4-cylinder turbo. This is an all-wheel drive version. It still has the faux exhaust tips, the oversized reflector, the new Volkswagen logo, the chrome beneath the taillights with the badge. Black roof rails, 18-inch alloy wheels. Keyless entry is on 2 doors, so they've changed the SE a little bit where it has keyless entry on 2 doors, the front 2, and also a power liftgate on the back, which is a new add. This particular one does also include a extended range remote. It features LED headlights, LED running lights, LED all-weather lights. The LED daytime running lights run right into the grille. It is normal to have only the 2 outside hockey sticks lit up, this one and this one over here, as this headlight assembly is different from what you would get on an SEL or SEL Premium, where they would light up all 4 of the hockey sticks, 2 over here and 2 over here. That whole new front end with the more aggressive chin down below, air intakes on the sides here and here. Let's take a look at the passenger side seat real quick. On the passenger seat, just like in the SE Tech, you're going to have, that's SE with technology, you're going to have a seat back adjust there, and then a manual pull lever right there for the seat with a manual adjusted headrest. Nice bold white stitching on the side of the bolster here and in the seat right here. These are heated seats. Now we're going to come back around to the other side. And go over to driver's side. Driver's side seat, lumbar support right here, forward and back and seat back, just like in all the other trims. Only the S comes with a manual driver's seat. This is going to have that tailored stitching, or that bold white stitching around the adjustable headrest there. Nice sharp bolster there, nice and comfortable. It's also on the armrest right there. That armrest is also leatherette. Over here in the door inset, quartzite gray. They've added that premium stitching all along on all of the Atlases, with the exception of the S, I believe. You have this little inset here with this premium stitching. Quartzite right there, and if you have a black interior, and also this pad right here is also gray quartzite leatherette, and then it's hard black plastic right here. You have 1 touch up, 1 touch down on all 4 windows with the little silver tabs on the end there. That's a little more of a touch as well. You have power mirrors, also heated mirrors. The heated mirrors are integrated into the rear defroster now. You do also have automatic headlights. You can pull out for all weather lights. You're going to have that on every version of the Atlas. There's a coin box for storage right there, and it's a leather wrap steering wheel with a little telescoping steering wheel, I should add, with the new Volkswagen logo right here. Flat silver finish on the spokes right here with a splash of piano black down here, so you can lock this in where you want it. Up above you have the digital center display right there in the middle, the rectangle right there, and then you have your analog clusters here and here. Fuel gauge is right there. Temperature gauge is right here inside of your tachometer. Trip odometer reset is going to be right there. Now this is a leather wrap flat bottom steering wheel. This is the first trim that gets that. The S has a it has a plastic flat bottom steering wheel. It's not leather wrapped. Of course, your turn signal stalk here and your wiper setup is right there. For assist systems, this one's going to have side assist, rear traffic alert, and front assist. And then also for cruise control, you're just going to have regular old cruise control. You won't have adaptive cruise control. And you don't have the option to switch between the 2 on this one. It's just regular cruise control. Over here on the radio, this is a big change for the 2021 and a half. Wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. This is wireless Android Auto up on the screen right now, running off of that phone right there. This is my phone, and it's on a Mophie case right here, and it was wireless charging down here in this bin. So just turn the phone sideways right there. It's going to charge, and then there's my alert that it's charging. I do also have AM, FM, and satellite on this radio, so I can change between AM, FM, and satellite right there. And then I also have the sound settings here for treble, bass, mid, and treble. Well, there you go. And then also your positioning. I can change the positioning by moving it around just like that, or over here on this side. So if I have someone sleeping, I can change the position of where the speakers are playing sound from. Also on this car, the rear view camera right there, trajectory steering, even in the SE. Turn the wheel left or right, it shows me where I'm headed in yellow. The green line signifies straight back, and the red line signifies where my bumper is. If you move up to an SE with tech, you'll also get the park distance sensors, or park pilot is what it's called. But for the App Connect stuff, Android Auto every time. And then your notifications and things of that nature show up on the screen as well. I have all of these different apps that I can show here. I don't have a whole lot of apps stored on my phone because I use my phone for videos and things of that nature, so I don't have a lot of memory space taken up. Right here, wood grain pattern on the plastic here. It looks much better in a 2021 and a half. It's much more realistic looking. Still, it's clearly not going to be wood grain, but it looks realistic right there. And then down here in storage, if I can get it to show here, there is your SD card holder right there. You don't have an SD card reader, but you have SD card holders. Not sure why they kept those. And they no longer have the CD player in the glove box. But you do have lots of storage right here. There's a look at the inset and the door panel over there. And look at the heated seat as well. You do have heated seats for both passengers here, and dual zone climate zone up front, as well as a third zone for the back. You can also do air care on this one. You can choose between front and rear controls here, and you can raise and lower the temperature accordingly, and turn off the sync, where you can have one temperature for one side for passenger and one temperature for driver. And then the rear, you can do the same. You can also adjust fan speed for the rear, and then you can also lock out the rear to where your passengers in the back, i.e. small children, can't mess with or fight over controls in the back. So you do have all that, and then you also have air care. Air care is your air filtration system, where it's going to scrub the air before it passes it through the car. The blue line right here, this is going to expand and show you the air care working. So if you have asthma, or maybe allergies, or you live near a stinky landfill, or you live near a nest of skunks or something of that nature, you're not going to have that smell penetrating the car. Nice little storage bin up here. If you go all the way up to the SEL or SEL Premium, you'll have a speaker up here as well. This one you do not, just a storage bin here. Cup holders are right here, and then your gear shift and your push button start is right here. This is an all-wheel drive model, so it does have the driving mode. So there's snow, there's your Eco, Normal, Sport, and Custom. Then you have off-road and off-road custom. Off-road custom allows you to tweak and turn on, off, and off things in this display here, so you can change how the vehicle performs. And then just by turning this knob back to the roadway, you're going to get the Eco, Normal, Sport, and Custom again. And then pushing down on this same knob changes it without you touching the screen and getting fingerprints on the screen. There's a look at the rear view mirror. You do also have rain sensing wipers on this car. Vanity mirror with an LED light above on each side, just like that. Sunglass storage bin right here. You can also store sunglasses here. A small pair of sunglasses will fit in there. And then you do have CarNet free for 5 years. Information, roadside assistance, and emergency services are all right there. Your roadside assistance is free for 3 years, 36,000 miles. There's a look at the headliner. No sunroof or sunroof availability in this trim, but you move up to an SE Tech and you can get a sunroof added. There's a look inside. A USB-C connection right here. Lots of room in here for a purse. They make a drop-in safe that you can put in here as well to lock valuables in. Let's take a look at the second row. This one comes in at $38,735. Extras are going to include the extended range remote for $450 and monster mats for $235. Here's a look through from the back, or from the middle row seats here. It only comes as a bench option in this setup. Lots and lots of legroom here though. I have almost 12 inches of knee space between me and where that seat was up front, and I was just sitting in that seat, and I'm 6'1". There's a look at your adjustable headrest, a look through at the center console, armrest, over to the instrument cluster right there, and a look up at your roof. It goes all the way back. It is sculpted, so you can get a 6'4" person in that back seat. They're not going to complain. Climate controls right here. There are 2 USB-C connections right there, and then a 12-volt charger port right here. If you need a 3-prong plug-in, you'll need to move up to the SE with Tech. That will give you that along with those 2 USB-Cs. Vent controls right here as well, fan speed and temperature. You are going to have car seat hookups here for one seat, here for a middle seat, and here for a third car seat. So yes, you can get 3 car seats in here. There's also a armrest with cup holder that pulls out right there. And there's also more plastic right here. This is how you know this is a new car. You have dome lights above, dome light in the third row. And these seats do recline and pitch forward, so you don't have to remove them for a car seat. Door inset paneling right there with the premium stitching again, and the quartzite color on the pad and also on the door. You do also have a sunshade built in. The SE and above has that. So this one has that for both of these windows. If you're wanting access to the third row, all you have to do is touch or grab this handle right here, lift up on it, the bottom drops out, and the seat slides forward. There's access to the third row. Those headrests flick up with the flick of a wrist there, and the plane's flying overhead. I always make a note of a plane flying overhead. You can fly in and drive out. There's a look at that seat where it drops down. There's a look at the seat in its regular position. Top tether hookups right here, steel reinforced. There's steel plates in the back of these seats to protect your passengers from flying objects from the rear in the event of a collision or accident. The seat slides forward and back and also reclines with the use of this handle right here. So you can get 1, 2, 3 car seats in this row, and then you also have top tether hookups for the backs of those seats. Let's take a look at the back. Here's a look at those wheels. As we go to the back, LED tail lights. You can tell that this one, the back end of this car was on the front end of the truck. It's got all the bugs on the back. Here's a look through from the back to the front. This is a true 7-seater. The SE is going to be a 7-seater. There's no option for the captain's chairs in the SE model for 2021 and a half. C-pillar vents right here and also right here. Here's a look at those third row seats up over the top here. And these seats will fold flat as well with this little handle right here. You just flick up, push the seat down, lift up, push the seat down, and then you also have a Velcro strap that you can pull. Try to do it with one hand is a challenge, and pull up on that seat right there. And the seat locks. These seats are also steel reinforced. Anything back here is not going to fly into the back of the seat and injure a person sitting in that seat. Very, very nice. Volkswagen's very big on safety. Cargo blocks right here. Monster mats right here. There's a front license plate bracket there. Bag hook right here. Trunk light over here. And also over here, and it's carved out and recessed for more space. You also have a spot to stow a privacy cover. It goes across both sides underneath the floor if you choose to add that. Seatbelt clip protectors right there. And beneath the floor right here, there is your spare tire underneath that carpeted floor there. You just remove that little guy right there, and the spare tires underneath the floor. The add of the power liftgate for the SE is a great deal. There's another plane flies overhead. I'm serious, guys, you can fly in and drive out. This car comes with a 4-year, 50,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty on it from Volkswagen. 2 years of free maintenance are going to be included in that. And if you buy from me at Bommarito St. Peter's, we're going to give you a 3rd year of free maintenance as well. If you're in town, if you're a local customer, you get that 3rd year at our dealership. Otherwise, if you're out of town, you'd want to travel in to get that 3rd year free maintenance. Also, if you buy from me, you get a 10-year, 200,000-mile nationwide engine and powertrain warranty free of charge. 10 years, 200,000 miles nationwide. If you're interested in this car or any other, please give me a call. 636-290-4257. 636-290-4257. I'm on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter at Reese Sells Cars. Thanks a lot, guys. Stay safe, stay healthy. Have a great 2021.